Former hedge fund manager and co-founder of Real Vision, Raoul Pal, has rolled out a new series of tweets encouraging Bitcoin investors to trust the process instead of panicking as the digital asset continues to take a plunge down. In his tweet, Raoul Pal compares Bitcoin to Amazon and a network asset like Bitcoin. He explains that both have seen similar movements over time due to a number of factors. Going by these similarities, Raoul Pal believes that Bitcoin will soon see a massive uptrend just like Amazon did some times ago. Welcome to Savvy Finance. In this video, we examine a series of tweets from the CEO and co-founder of Real Vision. Raoul Pal is a notable name in the crypto community. He is known and loved for his simple and candid approach towards all things crypto, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin. In one of his recent tweets, Raoul Pal declares that Bitcoin is still in a bull market and everything happening now is just noise. If you want to get a detailed explanation of Raoul Pal's full tweet, when he believes a Bitcoin uptrend will begin, and a small snippet from anonymous analyst Plan B, please watch the video to the end. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Enjoy. On January 8, 2022, after Bitcoin dipped far below what most people expected for this point of the cycle, Raoul Pal issued a series of tweets to explain probable reasons for the low price and how things may change in the coming weeks. He wraps up the tweet by asking people to take a chill pill and ensure their position is just right for their time horizon. The former hedge fund manager urges investors to ignore the noise and focus on the long game instead. He explains that the only things that currently matter are Metcalfe's law, Bitcoin log chart, and a 48-month exponential moving average. Just a reminder, you cannot use daily or weekly charts if your time horizon is years. You are either in this for network adoption over time or you are a trader. I am not a trader in crypto. I cannot care less about 50% swings in a 70 volatility asset. In the end, the only technicals that matter, Metcalfe's law matters more, are log chart 48-month exponential moving average. Maybe the trend since 2015, but same as exponential moving average. In the following tweets, Raoul Pal says he does not believe the current bull cycle will end with the continued price regressions we have been seeing since late last year. Instead, Raoul Pal believes that it should end with prices within one standard deviation band or even higher, but not lower as it is today. The standard deviation bands are a crucial part of Plan B's stock-to-flow model. They show situations in which Bitcoin is significantly under or overbought. According to Plan B, Bitcoin should be within one standard deviation band, which is roughly around $50,000 to $200,000. In his own tweets, Raoul Pal explains that he does not see this cycle ending until Bitcoin gets back into this range. I seriously doubt the bull market ends at regression trend. It should see higher, one standard deviation plus. Raoul Pal also gives probable reasons for Bitcoin's poor performance since late last year. He explains that the asset has less network adoption than Metcalfe's law will prefer. As such, the coin has been cheaper than the charts show for a long time. He also explains a scenario where rates get so high that investors are encouraged to sell off their assets and buy back in when things cool down. Bitcoin is cheap versus Metcalfe's law and has been for a long time. My guess is because there is less network application on Bitcoin currently than Metcalfe's law will prefer. Maybe the macro weighs on Bitcoin and digital assets as liquidity has reduced but never listened to consensus in terms of rates. It is usually wrong, and network assets generally do fine with rates rise anyway. This is Amazon, he adds, showing this chart of Amazon stocks. In another tweet, Raoul Pal writes, "It is usually when rates have gone too far stocks get hot, along with other assets. Thus, any initial sell-offs are usually temporary, on initial fears, and when rates finally have gone too far, NYC inverts. Rates get cut, and the low in growth stocks or assets is put in again." Raoul Pal also believes the state of the economy may have some sort of effect on the rates. It is also not clear now if the slowing economy will stop the rate hikes. This has happened almost after every recession since the 1960s. It takes a few years for the economy to normalize. This time around, I am sympathetic to the idea that economic cycles will be more violent and shorter. But that means that real rates likely stay negative or low, so risk assets over time remain attractive, barring the noise. If inflation is here to stay, which many believe, I do not, then you want to own inflation-projected assets with fundamental drivers over time. In the final and most interesting part of his tweets, Raoul Pal draws chilling comparisons between Amazon stocks and Bitcoin using graphs. He shares a graph showing the performance of Amazon stocks between 2003 and 2011 and another showing the performance for 2010. These graphs share similar price movements with the Bitcoin graphs that the former hedge manager also shares in his tweets. As a result, Raoul Pal states that Bitcoin may even go lower before it makes a recovery. I will leave you with an interesting comparison. Amazon is a Metcalfe's law stock. back in 2003 to 2011 it looked like this, which rhymes with Bitcoin now. In the short term, 2010 Amazon looked like this, and Bitcoin like this. It suggests Bitcoin might even possibly test $30,000, but I doubt it. I think the sell-off is near done. But who the hell knows? It is similar enough for context, but never rely on fractals. They are for context only. The Bitcoin fractal is longer in time than Amazon and more volatile. After this, Amazon went up fast. As Bitcoin is more volatile, it goes up more and falls more in corrections. But as Amazon and others have proven, network stocks over time see shorter cycles and less downside. I think we're going to see that in Bitcoin and Ethereum too. If we go by Raoul Pal's tweets, we are possibly looking forward to more short-term dips, massive uptrend, shorter cycles, and less downside. These events will create the FOMO needed to drive prices further up into and beyond 100,000 per Bitcoin, hopefully this year. Raoul Pal ends his tweets with a small suggestion to his followers. In the end, it is all noise. The log chart is the truth, and that is in itself an approximation of Metcalfe's law. If it is not noise to you, your position is too big for your time horizon. Good luck and take a chill pill. Raoul Pal is not the only analyst and investor who believes that Bitcoin is still very much on track, despite the events of the past few weeks. Anonymous Bitcoin analyst and institutional investor Plan B also shared a similar opinion on his Twitter account on January 9. Plan B writes, "I know some people have lost faith in this Bitcoin bull market. However, we are only halfway into the cycle, 2020 to 2024. And although Bitcoin experiences some turbulence at $1 trillion, the yellow gold cluster at stock to flow $60/10 trillion is still the target in my opinion. Like Raoul Pal, Plan B wants investors to focus on the long game that is bound to be more rewarding than whatever 60 or 70% gains we record now. So ensure you only put in what you can handle."
Today's episode is sponsored by iTrust Capital, the #1 crypto IRA platform in America. We allow you to invest in your favorite cryptocurrencies without worrying about taxes. That's right, iTrust Capital allows you to buy and sell your favorite cryptocurrencies completely tax-free. That means if you invest $10,000 into Cardano and it grows to $100,000, all of your profits are tax-free. Why is it tax-free? We took the existing retirement account industry and flipped it on its head. Instead of boring stocks and bonds, you can invest in crypto. How is it secured? Through Coinbase Custody, one of the leading cold storage providers with a $320 million insurance policy to protect against theft, hacks, and loss of funds. Roll over your existing retirement account, or even start a new one from scratch. Questions? Schedule a free call with one of our crypto retirement account specialists, and they can help you discuss your options. Start your crypto IRA today and retire early, only at iTrust Capital. Click the link in the description to open a free account now.
Like this video and subscribe to Savvy Finance. You can also share your observations about Raoul Pal and Plan B's tweets in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video.